Yo, it's your boy Race Bannon. I got I can't even say special guest, man. This is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no more better than this. You know, this is politics as usual. We got CCTV, CC Southern Cuisine. Like I said before, man, this guy right here is he mean the world to me. And this is coming from a personal place. You know what I mean? I'm not interviewing somebody just to interview them. I'm talking to my family right here. You know what I mean? Blood can't make us any more related.
Fact.
So,
Fact.
yo, Christian, Mr. Gladden.
Mr. Gladden, Christian.
Man, please, brother, tell the world about yourself, because I feel like your story is phenomenal. And it starts with a P. Please.
Well, it is a phenomenal story. It's an adventurous story, but everybody has a phenomenal story, you know.
Absolutely.
I think everybody has a journey in order to get with. My bad. Sorry, I've been busy, but you know, I think everybody has their own individual journey. So, and I think everybody's individual journey is precious, man. It's something that makes everybody's journey who they are.
Right.
So, my journey's been long, man, long and irresponsible and responsible. So, you know, you learn, you get wiser with growth, and I think, you know, that's basically the main thing that I try to take every day now, man. I try to make my path as righteous as possible. Try to keep my blessings coming in.
I definitely, man, just personally knowing you, I know your moral compass is always usually more than likely pointing in the right direction, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You're one of the type of guys that I know if you had to make the better decision or the right decision, that's what you're going to do. And like, I've seen you fall, I've seen you trip, I've seen you fail, but I've never seen you stop. Yeah. And that's an admirable thing, man. You know, just, you know, how we met. You know what I mean? I'll let you touch on that. How me and you met. Well, you know, 10 years.
Yeah, 10 plus, man. 10 plus. So it's like, you know, we met in jail. You know, you on one side of the gate, I'm on the other side of the gate.
I was not incarcerated. I was the deputy.
He was definitely not incarcerated. And I think we developed a bond based off of short conversation,
right?
Smart conversation,
right?
And Jay-Z.
Yeah, like-mindedness.
Like-mindedness. So I think that's what kind of drew us to one another. We both, you know, pretty smart guys. I like to think of you being smarter than me. So I like to keep people around me that's smarter than me. Helps me make better decisions.
Right.
But you know, I'm still learning. Matter of fact, I learn a lot from you every day. So
man, I appreciate that, bro. Because I feel like I learn a lot from you, man. I call you, you call me, and it's like it's always a lesson. I'm like, dang, I always can take something from the conversations that we had. Yeah. It's like, you're one of the type of people, you're a calculated guy, man. It's like talking to you is like playing chess. Like, you got to bring your A game, because, you know, ain't nobody got time for the BS. So you like straight and narrow. I know. It's like to the point where I feel like our communication is less verbal and more doing, because I know what you would do. It's
and I know what you would do.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like a yin and a yang.
Like coming to age.
Yeah, something like that. But everybody has their roles. So we both play, I think, bleak at different times in our lives.
Absolutely.
I know, like I was telling you before, at one time I felt like I was Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
You know, behind, you know, my brother Maurice.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Shout out to Maurice, man.
Shout out to Maurice. You know, I felt like I couldn't do anything out of his shadow. I felt like I needed him for everything, you know. Right. And he taught me so much about the game on both sides.
Right.
That I just took what he gave me and figured out a way to develop it into something, you know, positive and progressive.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I owe a lot of that to him and, you know, God and the people around me, my team, man.
Absolutely.
I think your team is what makes you sometimes. You keep the right people around you, they'll make you and keep you doing the right thing.
That's facts.
Indirectly. You know what I mean?
So that's facts. You know,
just like I know you'll never tell me nothing that just to make me feel good.
Absolutely. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Real raw rap.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
We always been like that, and I think that's one of the things that make us so close, that we were able to tell each other, "Hey, look, you're wrong. You're tripping."
Yeah.
Not versus just agreeing to stay friends.
What I hit you with you bugging.
You bugging. Right? So I think that, you know, with that type of relationship and the people around me, you have to have that type of relationship with all the people around you.
Absolutely.
So that y'all can stay on one accord. So I think when you got that and you're doing positive things and you're trying to stay on the right page and the right path, I think you can go far, man. I think
Absolutely.
that's anybody.
Loyalty over royalty, right?
Loyalty over royalty.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I didn't do all of this for money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This was actually, like I said before, in so many different ways. This was actually to take care of my family. You know,
Right.
the plan obviously is always to level up as men.
Absolutely.
So what we try to do is we try to secure our future for our families. Most men do.
Yeah.
You know, got a lot of guys now, they run from the responsibility of their kids, man.
Absolutely.
I never in a million years want to be a weekend dad. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Shout out to all my dads that actually get their kids on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? But I never wanted to be a weekend dad.
Right.
I just wanted to be a father, a
Right.
full-time father. I wanted to wake up in the morning with my kids, go to sleep with my kids, take my kids to school, drop my kids off, after school programs. I wanted to develop the bond that I didn't have,
Right.
you know, as a father.
Right.
So, you know, I did have my grandfather, and he gave me so many hard values
Like
about
jewels.
life, and they were so old-fashioned,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still instilled in me today that I want to pass them on to my boys,
Right.
because it's not going to be pretty out here after a while.
Absolutely not.
So
bro.
it's important for us as men and as fathers to raise our boys, especially our young boys, our young men, the right way.
Right.
So other than that, I feel like that's my goal.
Right.
It's not money. It's to make sure that my kids have a legacy that they can expand on.
Mm-hmm.
They have a platform that they can expand on. And that's what it's all about. It's not about going to the beach. It's not about having fun with the friends. It's not about, you know, working to the point where you can't see your kids. I want to enjoy my life with my kids. And
Right.
this is one of the reasons why I had to make pretty much, I feel like, a 2-year sacrifice, because you know this is taking almost 2 years,
it's 2 years.
just to
All about
get
it.
everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. I'm excited. I know you're excited. I'm excited
Absolutely.
that people around me are excited and that they can't wait till we open.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are wondering like why we're not open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not because of us, because you know we got cooks back there ready to give the food to the public, so you guys can enjoy them home cooked meals with us. But
Right.
we can't do anything unless the city allows us to.
True.
So therefore, you know, we have to take the good with the gander. That's why, you know, if I can't, you know, open my restaurant, then I feel like I should give back to the community.
Absolutely. 'Cause
So-
it's about giving. It's about giving.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Dig, man, one thing we always talk about, you know, and it's something that's a subject that's not touchy, but it's personal. You know, we always say, you know, like, what would you tell your younger self?
We've had that conversation
Many a time.
Well, it's not really what I would tell my younger self. The question is, would I listen? I don't think back then, when I was younger, I would listen.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had pretty much a good opportunity. We all have opportunities that we you know, that we don't capitalize on at times. And you know, I would tell myself, first of all, you need to start listening. Stop talking so much over people. You know, we all got our character flaws.
Right.
I'm trying to get better every day. So I knew certain character flaws, you know, I try to correct every day. So with that being said, I feel like, you know, we as men have to stay focused on what's ahead, no matter what happens.
Absolutely.
So as long as we do that, we be good to go.
Absolutely, man. That's yo. You said a mouthful, man. I think a lot of people could gain a lot of awareness and consciousness out of what you said, because you know, like most people, like how you said your grandfather, you know, coming out of a era of men were men. You know, now people just want to be a person. And
He's like the last of the,
Mohegans.
yeah, so to
last
speak,
of-
you know,
yeah.
the last of a dying breed. He was the type of person that, you know, my grandfather worked for Amtrak for 35 plus years, and you know, he was a real railroad man. He's the first black train engineer for Amtrak, you know, before integration started. So it's a lot of things that my grandparents instilled in me, especially hard work. One thing I never saw was my grandfather give up on anything.
Absolutely.
So that's why I carry that, you know, in my heart. I carry him with me every day. So it's just one of those things where I feel like as long as I make him proud and he looking down on me saying, yo, you're doing the right thing, I'm gonna keep pushing.
Absolutely. I know he's, living through you right now, bro. I've seen you paint all of this by yourself. I've seen you.
That wasn't the plan. I promise you I didn't plan on doing all of this work myself.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, but due to the COVID-19 situation, we had a lot of contractors that did not want to come out, which understandable reasons. So, I did everything myself. Me and my son, the general manager, Tina, she did a lot of things. She made a lot of different things happen in here too. So, it came together. So we pretty much 97. The only thing that we're waiting on is the city.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, but we're gonna push forward. So I got a lot of good people.
Stop taking your time, man.
Yeah, stop taking your time, man, so we can give these people the soul food.
I need these fish and grits, man.
Absolutely.
My stomach is touching my spine. I want it full, bro.
Absolutely.
So that's the big thing, man. And I'm proud of your progression, me personally knowing you.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing you, but like I said before, I'm talking to my brother.
Right.
So this whether the camera was here or not, you know what I mean? These conversations we having right now probably sound exactly the same.
Same. It wouldn't be no
just
different.
Being recorded. And that's what I've seen you do, man. I'm like, wow, just coming in here daily basis. It's like at first from the beginning to now, it's like, how we gonna make all this happen?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And now
absolutely.
it's like, shit, it happened. We waiting on them now.
We waiting on
it's
them.
Like, hurry up and wait. You
Right.
need this to get done. You need that to get done. You
Right.
need this to get done. It's like, I got all that done. Now you do your part.
Now you do your
Wait.
part. Right. So, it's just one of them things where, it's all coming together, and I love the way it's coming together.
Absolutely.
So I'm just being patient. I don't worry about COVID-19. I don't worry about the city. I leave all of that in God's hands, and I just ride passenger. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's a thing that you touched on that was really good, like the family situation, because, in my mind when you were speaking, I kind of looked at it like, bro gaining enough capital so he can spend the time with the people who matter to him most.
Right.
Because, time is the only thing in life we never get
back.
Never.
Right. And that was the thing, with my wife, at the beginning, she pretty much was the breadwinner of the family. You know what I mean? I did what I could. I did support her. I was there for the kids. I was more or less the stay-at-home dad while she was taking care of everything. And I used to look at that and then be like, wow, I can't have her doing that. She can't enjoy life. She can't enjoy the kids. And that's what motivated me, and that's what drove me. So when I got to a point where I could do that, I did it for my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm getting a little off subject because I hear the kid in the background, but but basically it's like, I did it all for my family so that my family could be happy.
Absolutely.
Not financially stable, but happy. And the only way you can be happy is to be, stress-free, or your stress level be down, because you can never really be stress-free. It's always going to be something.
Right.
But it'll help you deal with things. So I think, me personally, that was my drive, when things didn't work out, maybe she might have gave up too soon, maybe she had a better situation, maybe God took her out of my life to put this blessing in.
That's true, man.
I don't know. What I do know is it's about my children.
Absolutely.
And it's about making sure that they have everything that they need. So, I know that when Sebastian gets older, he'll understand and he'll see everything that his father did.
Absolutely.
So,
It's about leaving legacies, man. Some things fall apart, so better things could come together.
shout out to my son Sebastian. I love you. I'll see you soon, bro. I promise.
Shout out to Bash, yo.
Shout out to Bash.
Man, another person I got to give a shout out to, and a person that's, near and dear to me, is like my sister. Somebody shout out to Jess Lamore, man. Jess Burgundy.
Shout out to Jess Burgundy.
Miss Harbison. You know what I'm saying? Risk taker and weight mover. She make things happen.
She wear a lot of hats.
Wear a lot of hats, man. This woman is absolutely the definition of phenomenal.
Absolutely. Great life coach. She's helped me get through a lot of things personally, man.
Me personally, boy.
Just from a women's perspective on how I should be and how I should play things, she's something else. She's helped me get through a lot of the things that I've got.
You've been amazing. When they
Shout out to Jess, man. I love you, girl.
I love you, man. Jess, that's a special place, man. So, Jess is one of the people, she make things happen for a lot of people, and made a lot of things happen for me, Chris, and etc. And I feel like I had to expunge on that, you know what I mean? Because you got to give people credit when credit due. You got to show love when love is shown.
Absolutely.
And that's the way it works, man. And the cat that I'm talking to right now, my man, said I love him. You know what I mean? When I first met
bro,
bro. Yeah. we clicked. It was just
Yeah.
like we meshed very well. And I'm like, man, it was like talking to myself. I'm like, yo, man, you know, bro made me believe in myself even more than what I already did. Because he's like, yo, man, you're a young dude doing it. And at that time, I was just glad I was getting a check with a comment. I'm like, yo, man, I'm making more money than my friends.
Yeah.
But yo, he used to tell me, you know, like, your money ain't everything, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Invest
I
yourself
always told
legacy.
you it was about family.
It's
man.
about family, yeah. And
Always
your
about
principle
family.
has never changed no matter your situation. That's how I
Yeah.
know what you're saying comes from a sincere place.
That's why I'm feeding 100 people today. When we
Double up.
hit 100 subscribers, we're going to feed 200 people. This is not a thing that we're trying to do for publicity or just so people can say we're doing things out of goodwill. We're doing this because this is what I want to do, as well as John and everybody on this team. We care about our community. We care about the people that feel like you want to help or come down and volunteer on the days that we do help the homeless and the less fortunate, please feel free. You can even comment and leave your information in the comments below, and we'll make sure that we get in touch with you. Or come to CC Southern Cuisine and either talk to me, Tina, or John. So
Hit me up,
either
Race
way.
Bannon, man. Race
All right?
Bannon on all forms of social media. Dig, man. Please tell these people the address,
The
man.
address is 3110 Allenby Way, Hampton, Virginia 23666. We're in Peninsula Town Center, so we're right in the center of town. So come on out after you finish shopping. Come get a good meal. We got everything from breakfast to lunch to dinner. So I guarantee you will
Best
enjoy
drink
yourself.
menu in the city.
Absolutely. Best happy hour too.
Absolutely, man. So, you know, like I said, it's Race Bannon, man. Politics as usual. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, chiming in and tuning in, man. I'm gone. Love.